Where we go to?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And free go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
Damn.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Nice zone. Okay.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. Oh, some strong running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And right away, he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Yeah, that was big.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Here's Prescott. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They run here with Dowdle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Play action now, Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. It's complete. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
What's up? I already cleaned it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson.
Oh, catch it,
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
All right, let's see what we got.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He throws there, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On the run, it's Dowdle. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 29 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in position as they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he's brought down at the 25-yard line. Inside handoff. Henry shreds the tackle. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Aguilar. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 34 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Jackson from the shotgun. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. Now back to throw. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Jackson now. And that drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To throw again is Jackson. And it's going to go down back at the 11-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They go play action now. Jackson, touchdown. Mark Andrews, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new short ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and see it. This is ours.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so the second half tone setter.
Indeed, and that tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Stupid.
For the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Now Prescott.
I lost that
over the middle,
bitch.
and it's incomplete.
Gotta read those,
Give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 28. They need 2. Here's third down. They run again with Dowdle. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
I don't know why you keep bringing him to the left side. I'm going down the middle every time, sure. That's the first time.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try to throw down. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Ain't go for two no more. That shit.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead.
That's game, shorty.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move.
Left side on a dime, and it looks like he's got it. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Play action. It's Jackson.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth
I know your
time
play better than you
today.
do.
Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
I know his play
Boy,
better
Charles,
than
that
he
is
do.
now 3
That's
interceptions in 3 consecutive drives. And you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
He's got a man. Complete.
That's game, shorty.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown.
One of them cooks. We gotta
Cowboys.
cook them, shorty.
Brandon Cooks. 2
Yeah,
catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Barbecue chicken.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport. Soldier Field in Chicago.
I forgot. Hey, don't go be the 2 new faces of the league. Edwards and Johnny Wood. Was gonna take over, and then Cooper get in the league. It's gonna be exciting time for basketball. Hey, that's a cold white boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That boy, ooh, shorty. They got KD and a young dude What?
Here's the punter,
That's
Bradley
KD all over
Pinion on to
again.
get us started. And off
But he
we
played better
go
defense.
from Soldier
Nah,
Field.
KD got good
And they're going to
defense.
mark that where it went out of bounds. So
about to
really
say, he
good
don't got
starting
better
field
defense. I don't
position up past the 4-yard line.
I don't know. I gotta think about that one. But the flag is gonna be a fucking problem. That 7-footer, he gonna make it to the league just off his height, bro. Yeah, against Houston, bro could not get no rebounds. On God. Yeah, that 6'8", that 6'8" for Houston. Yeah, he tough. I think they would double team on him down there too, though. Oh God. Do I get a free dub?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. Second down and 3. Prescott to throw it. Steps away to his left. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Damn, I tried
Offensively,
to get
a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
They'll throw with Penix. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now they'll audible to something else. Penix working out of the gun here. Inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Looking to throw, Penix. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they held them out on second down, and now here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix.
Oh, yeah.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamarvion Overshown. They were so close to the goal line, Charles. 4th down, they figure, well, we'll go for it. But the decision to pass winds up being a bad one with that interception.
Well, I think you said it really well. They may have just figured this close, we may as well go for it. Or that plan right from the beginning coming into this game to be aggressive. In any event, it didn't work out for them.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. First and 10 at the 18.
Yeah, bring that safety down again. I'm going to fuck you over.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Troy Anderson will make on the tackle from the 23. Here's 2nd and 5. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Oh, that's intro like a motherfucker.
Easy plays. That's too easy for me.
I'm going to get it back.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They're able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run this one right with Robinson, and he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
One thing I do know that offensive linemen like a guy who's carrying the ball. They will take what is blocked. Not try and create a big play and maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
And this is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
Oh, turn around, Henderson.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Intro, baby.
Tyler Algier there to make the grab. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. An extra point by Coon up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
I think they should tweak him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Boom, boom.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown. Rico Dowdle. 70 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it.
Yeah,
so they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
I guess that wasn't too easy, huh?
So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away.
So what?
I said, I guess that wasn't too easy, huh?
Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod.
It's crazy.
And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Play is crazy, baby.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
A play fake. Now Penix. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh,
His
bro.
early struggles
fucking retarded.
continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And good
My boy
running
trying to
there
beat
as
the
he'll
down
take this
defense
all the
and can't
way
even
up to
defend the
midfield.
Oh, shit. Oh.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Get off me.
Oh, and now some space
Get
to
off
play.
me.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
How
121
does it
yards
feel
for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Throwing, Prescott.
Oh.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
Was that Don working
as
for
they
you,
stop
shorty?
it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Oh,
Second
run,
down
I
and
like
a little
that
more
dime
than
on
a
that
yard
run,
here.
man. Yeah.
Prescott
Ooh, what the fuck open? He don't know what the fuck going on.
looking left side and has got a man. That's Ferguson. Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10.
No way.
And he gets in.
No
No
way.
one was expecting a fake there,
You
but
should've
they
let me
add
catch the
two
ball and just
more
tackled me,
onto their
bro.
lead.
Not
So
you gonna let
not much
Fergie
time to
put his
speak
body on
of
you, put his
remaining in
back
this
on you.
first half as the kick's away.
You like my cat. What? What type of shit?
And not wanting
What
to
type of
risk
shit you on,
anything
gang?
here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the
What?
football out to the 25.
Oh, man. I'm talking to my chat, bro. My bad. Bro, what you on, shorty?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Exactly what they needed
playing
right
with
there
Dallas,
because
bro.
they needed to use the
Y'all know
ground
my
game to
team.
take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
We got that, what? Yeah, oh yeah. Man, cover 2. Let's go, baby.
To the air, Penix.
Let's go, baby.
This went into the hands of Prince. And
Let's
he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down.
There's the arm strength that we
that's
saw
what
in
it
college
is.
and during the scouting process. And
I'm
really,
tweaking.
it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's got his man
That
London
was a
right
great
side.
play, by the way.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome
said
back.
cook 'em.
Charles and I settled into the
Nah,
booth
I'ma
ready
chill, bro.
for quarter number 3.
I'm tired of making people quit. I'm gonna just play chill. I'm gonna go crazy. Damn,
It'll be
that's a
Falcons
fucking
football, and they
back
trail
kick.
here as we get back
Oh,
underway
shit.
on
I
EA
barely got that
Sports.
hole. I could have sworn it was for that.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Put him in the coffin. Put him in a coffin.
The Atlanta offense
Put
out
him
there
in
for their
a-
next
oh.
drive.
We got a run.
All in all,
Hell
pretty
yeah. Let's do
manageable
it.
deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it
Let's go,
out
baby.
there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers
All right, get Parsons
continue.
back right
I would
there.
say borderline
Boom.
impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know
Intro.
how you make up a deficit.
It throws it on the middle,
I
but
seen
can't
it.
connect.
Come on.
As that far
I
is
fucking
incomplete.
seen it, bro.
Well,
Give me my
defensively, they
intro.
haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's
Huh?
opposite a lot of game plans in
I thought
today's
you said something,
NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed
All right,
in.
you finna go to the
In this
flats
case,
with that,
they brought the
wide
heat,
receiver.
and if he flushes
mean
out,
the curls.
they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
What did I tell you?
Caught by London.
What did I tell you?
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Now it's gonna be deep curl.
They'll go play action here
Oh,
with Penix. He takes a shot on the release as this will be
That boy
incomplete.
thought he had that deep curl.
Perhaps it's supposed to be
Shit.
used to slow down pressure,
Hold on,
slow down
hold on.
blitzes. In
My
this
boys
case,
is
though,
tired.
if it takes a little too long to develop,
boys is
you got
tired.
people right in your face.
And lucky
He
just to
needs
get
some
rid of the ball with the
milk.
arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
It's gonna be the same play. It's gonna be that same play. Watch. It's gonna be to the flats.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson.
It'll be the same play.
There's a nice move.
Ooh.
And they'll get him
He
down
ain't
as he's
come off the
inside the
ball.
40. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now,
Lewis.
1st and 10. Now Penix. That one deep for London.
Ah!
And this
Cooks,
is
you got to get there, baby.
Falcons
I knew it
touchdown.
was coming up. Hold
Drake
on.
London,
We still up a possession?
38 yards. And the Falcons are back within a score.
Say
Coup
that.
for the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
So if I score 8, okay, that makes sense. Put him in the coffin.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
I can't wait to get this dime defense another look. I love that dime defense. Oh my God. If he
Solid
would've- if he
return,
would've
pretty good
blocked-
field position. They'll start at the 32.
Beautiful.
About set for this
Yeah,
next
seeing that
drive by the
dime. I like
Cowboys
it.
offense.
Hell yeah.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score
He in
game.
that dime. We're
And
going to get at
because of
least
that
4 yards every
pressure,
time we run the
Because it's
fucking
now a
rock.
one-score
Hell yeah.
game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could
You
overrun
not
your
stopping that
team.
shit, bro.
You got to
can
be
bring that
careful
nigga all
right
down all
here.
you want. You're not
Hands
stopping
it
that
off
shit.
out of the
First
gun.
one.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
Hey, Lamar.
That's the
Tight end
Schoonmaker, the tight
already?
end.
Jeez.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. To throw is Prescott. And he'll throw
his
this
first
one
team.
away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here
He
comes
wasn't
the
out of pocket.
flag.
Ah, that
Yeah,
hurt.
he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this
Boy, you
situation
can't tell me I'm
would have
not
meant that
him.
there was an incompletion that would have picked it off.
They
So they gave
fucked
up
me
the
down like
completion.
that.
But I really
First play.
enjoyed watching
No.
how the defense
It was
stayed in sync,
when I was
stayed in
like
great
30 and 22 on that
communication.
bitch.
And as he dragged across
Your
each
ankles took
zone,
it.
you see him pointing, communicating. There he
You
is.
funny
And he
as fuck.
passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Look at that block. Oop, 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 oop.
And an excellent job of finding the
Put him in
opening
the
as
coat.
he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Another strong
in that
gain on
dime
the
again.
last 2
Yeah,
plays. They
I
moved
love
it a
that
combined
dime, bro.
33 yards.
That boy don't know no other defense but the dime.
On
Look at
first down, they'll go to the ground
Oh
attack.
yeah, come here. Barbecue chicken.
And stopped a
Barbecue
few yards
chicken.
short of the goal line at the 3.
Ah.
A good gain again. That's now 31
Huh?
yards combined on those last 2 plays.
You
It'll
wanna
be
get on
first
Fortnite
and
after you
goal
done
when
eating?
we come back.
You wanna get
We'll
on Fortnite
return
after
with
you done
more
eating?
after this break. You're watching the NFL
Okay.
on EA Sports.
Can I wash my ass? You know I'm finna go to sleep. I do that. That boy in that dime defense. That shit stopping shit. Hell yeah. I think Dowdle got like 100
So
yards
first and
rushing.
goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Barbecue chicken. Oh,
Dowdle.
oh,
He's going absolutely
Barbecue
nowhere
chicken.
as
We
he
got
is
that
hit
play right there,
behind the
too.
line.
Hell yeah.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. We got that hoe.
They'll try and run some clock
Get
here
off
as they
me.
keep it on the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
I see that.
They'll
Get
run
off
here
me,
on 3rd
shorty.
and goal. And he will
That
find
dime
his
defense
way
ain't gonna
into
help
the
a
end
bitch
zone
ass
for a
thing.
Cowboy touchdown.
All I gotta do is kick a field
Rico
goal. Because
His
even when he
second
scored,
touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT.
Shit.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
Put him in a coffin. All it take is one fuck up. I just need one fuck up. It could be at the beginning of the game, the middle of the game, or the end of the game. I just need one intro, and the game is over every time.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick
I
this
fucked
one
that up.
away.
Marvin Cuphead, what's up? Oh yeah, I'm live at 5, baby. Trying
And a
to
decent
get to
return
this,
out to the
what is
27-yard
that?
line.
Trying to get out of goal today. Trying to get to the next spot up. We're gonna try to crack. We're gonna try to crack top 100 again.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of
I
finding
don't
the
believe in
end
no
zone.
running no more, bro.
And he gets this one just shy of the
We know what
40.
you
They'll
wanna
mark it
do.
down at the 39.
You finna do that weak ass play action.
And looking to throw,
There we go.
Penix.
I knew it. Who?
Oh, he finds his
Oh,
running back
I
and
tried
snuck
to
right
break
down the
his
middle
neck.
of the field.
I tried to break his neck.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Penix.
Oh, I tried to get there.
Touchdown.
Yeah,
And the
shit
Falcons
over
have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
He finna call all them timeouts, and then we finna end
They
it.
get one more as the extra points up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting
That
here in
down
this
defense
4th
gonna
quarter.
get him right. He finna run that dime defense. We gonna run it.
Opinion with the kickoff honors
This shit
following the
over with.
touchdown.
Why his slow ass keep going for the ball, bro?
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
His dumb ass stay getting the ball, bro. Let Turpin get the ball. You like that nigga back there, shout it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 6.
Ooh, Lamb is what the fuck open now. See that? Hold on.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
That down defense helping you, bro. You should have been in the 4-3. Could have helped you a little bit more.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. Sheds him up with the 45. And he will hit the Cowboys first down, and that should be that. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
That shit funny as fuck. That dime defense working though.
Prescott here to throw.
That's touchdown too, baby. Get the fuck out
He
that
finds his man
defense.
complete.
That shit done fucked you over the whole game.
For the late touchdown. And in the final
You in the
seconds,
dime defense, bro. Why?
Just about put a capper on this game.
You done got burnt that much.
That was Neto.
The extra point.
That's crazy.
Up
My
and
boy
good
played
by
dime
Aubrey.
defense
And that
the
makes this a
whole game.
9-point
Didn't give me no
game.
different looks. That was easy money, bro. My boy say we gonna play in a dime the whole time.
So after the touchdown,
you leave in the middle. You leave in the middle
away.
open every time, bro.
And no run back here.
You can
That's
do that
going
to
be a
bums. You can run
touchback.
dime
And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard
dime
line.
defense going where you blitzing and you stop it around. That shit don't work with me though. I'm different. I'm just built different. That shit don't work.
Here's 1st and 10.
You all right. You all right.
That boy was in that dime on the run. It's crazy. I seen what type of defense you was playing in the first play of the game when I got the touchdown. Hey, y'all let him score.
That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Dime defense. Good shit.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
I'm finna run a game before night while you
to
wait.
watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though?
Of course.
That wasn't a blast
He
for them at all.
defense. I can
and
read the defense.
They all game plan. They all scout. They all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew,
my boy ran
I'm Brandon Gaudin.
defense.
You've been watching the
game.
NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
I don't like this season. I love it actually. Why am I still lagging? I just started the game though. Oh man, I ain't... Ooh. Hey, say, hot water cornbread. That's what I said. I got popped by the feds. Now I see red. I pee in my bed. Hey, hey, I'm like a ninja turtle. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Appa. Oh. Got on his stupid ass. Got the fuck out of there. God damn. He took my shit. I think I'm smoked though. Oh my God. I need some health. If that wasn't the best save I've ever seen, I don't know what was.
Scorpion.
How do I not find no guns yet? How do I not find? Got his stupid ass. There we go. I needed something. It was getting real. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah, bitch. Jesus Christ. All right, old buddy that was just shooting at me over there, he finna die. It's just that simple. He gotta die. All right, let's roll. Oh my God, there we go. Jesus Christ. Lord, that saved me. I needed that. Do you play with fans? Sometimes. I know tonight my daughter wants to play with me. I'm probably knock out some shit with her. I just need all this gold right here. We maxed out on the gold, baby. All right. Did I ever get that? No, I didn't. I didn't get it. Damn, I thought I got it. I didn't get it. I'm mad. I need some better weapons, though. I did not try to do that. Thank you. Do you got something I can use, actually? Oh, okay. Y'all making all this noise over here and shit. All right. Oh yeah, we got 2 of them bitches. Hell yeah. He ain't know what the fuck hell. See what happens, chat? When somebody steal from me, you just steal from them. You feel me? It's the way of the world, baby. See how they stole from me at the beginning of the game? Oh shit. Throw my shit back. That's my shit, baby. Let's get out of here. Need to go to Magic Moses right quick. See if I can make it over there to Magic Moses. Thank you. That boy thought he had a clean shot on me. I'm gone. I'm finna go get this mythic. What you call it? We finna call it a date. Oh my god. Damn. Okay. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get out this shit. Oh my god. It was going at it over here. We maxed out. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Let's go, baby. What do we got going on over here? Okay. Let's go. Bing! Bing, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop. Bam. Woo! Let me get out of here. All right. Did he have a baseball bat over there? Let's see. He stopped to get some gas. My boy got out of there. I don't blame him. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Come on, why are you running, bro? He got out that bitch. Come on, bro. I don't know why you running. You gonna run out of gas. Let's go. Ah, man. Better get to the top over here. Takaroo, the mountaintop. Bitch. He got the fuck out of there, didn't he? Calabunga! Yeah. Oh man, look, no internet. That shit done did it again for the second time, bro. No internet. Let's see. I don't want to play Fortnite no more. Ness, I don't think I want to play Fortnite no more. They keep it. You remember what it did the last time to us? It's doing it again. Yeah, I might wait because I don't want to keep dealing with this. Like, I was trying to go up the hill and it fucking just started lagging. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my God. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to Madden. That's the second time we get to the end of the game and this shit freeze. I'm not doing that shit no more. Fuck, fuck, fuck Fortnite.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Nah, fuck it. It's still fucking up. You got the TV on? And you not using it? Cut that off. I'm not playing Fortnite. It just lagged on me at the end of the game. Fuck that shit. Yeah, I don't want to play Fortnite. I'm cool. I'll go I'll go get my shit up in what you call it on Madden.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, we ain't fucking with Fortnite. All right, good night.
We've been here so many times, and it's still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas.
Fuck.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. I'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on first. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. All down that time by Jonathan Jones. Another carry for him. He's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. All down that time by Jonathan Jones. From the 27.
Oh, throw that bitch, Dak. You had him
They're able to
open.
drop it.
All you gotta do is throw
And
that
that pushes
bitch.
him back. 3rd down coming up.
Can we get
All
a
right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to
shit.
wins.
That's on me.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You
That's
love
my fault,
that.
y'all.
Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
I missed that hole. Oh, no, I got
And
that
this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape out. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Why? Throwing it away.
We just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. One's
Damn, I
complete
tried to
right
make him come off
side.
that bitch.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. May on 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the middle.
Oh,
And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot. Some excitement for us on our final play in the opening quarter. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. He's trying another one deep.
okay.
Big game downfield. Touchdown, New England.
Gonna be about 10
The
every time I
Patriots
score.
finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All set for the
good
kickoff.
game.
Sly with the honors.
Boom.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. 1st down, here's Dak.
Ah,
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick.
That's on me.
And the Patriots get the football back with great field position there at the 36.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
First down, ball at the 36. May now from the gun. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone.
Why?
They connect on the deep shot.
Hold on, man.
And he
I
scores.
turned
It's a
around
New
and y'all
England
made me
touchdown.
fucking wow.
The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Patriots offense staying out there, lining up
crazy.
and going for two yet again.
That's
2-point pass
crazy.
falls incomplete.
I
They
turned
tried to
around
get
and
aggressive, but it
I
doesn't work.
turn my player around and man makes me lag and glitch. That's
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Very unfortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing again is Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Here's 2nd and 11. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Baby.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Boom, boom.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Mm-hmm.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the gun, it's
he
May.
didn't even do the fucking audible.
So he's running back, Antonio Gibson.
He didn't even do the audible.
He's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first. May now. Getting out to his left. From the pocket, he's taking a shot down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. The Patriots elected to go for 2 again. He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone. The call pays off. They lead by 16 now. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
Bails out of the pocket quick. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he makes the play a full extension. That's a
No point of playing that, bro. He like me. Once you get going, you get going. I'm still mad about what you call it though, bro? Like I'm trying to go up the hill to kill this guy and it fucking lags and I can't get away from that.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
Try to get to that motherfucker, the next one. Yeah.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Darnold looking to start with a pass. Open man is Jalen Naylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Darnold now to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A good play there for Minnesota. 47 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. Quick hitter here. It's complete. T.J. Hockenson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
No, I don't know.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They run here with Rico Dowdle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he goes out right around the 39. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. Throwing. Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Damn, you overthrow that bitch every
It's going to be incomplete.
Fuck ass.
Nice progress down the field is halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Man,
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. They run here with Dowdle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Dumbass.
No doubt that
Why
may
the fuck
come
didn't he
back to
just
haunt
turn
it because the
around? That nigga
PAT
did a
tied
whole
it. They didn't need to go for 2.
Keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year. And not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point.
And he'll be brought down right on the choke of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time.
People talk
so
shit.
have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
That's
so
crazy.
Now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Darnold.
Let's go. Man, we been seeing that shit coming. All you better not do is fuck up. That's all I got to tell you. That's all you better not do is fuck up. That's all I got to tell you.
Talk your shit, bitch. Talk your shit, bitch. Talk your shit, bitch.
Don't fuck up, bro. Don't fuck up. Don't fuck up.
Talk shit, bitch. Talk shit, bitch.
No, don't fuck up. That's all I got to tell you.
In their own territory all the way.
It's funny though. You only get on the mic and you do something.
I'm a bad dancer, boy.
They're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because the normal call is take care of the football,
be safe.
Be safe. Instead,
let's go.
They put
I respect people that do that,
and
bro.
took a gamble, and it paid off in a big
He only get on the
way.
mic. He only get on the mic when he do something.
That wasn't a fantasy
he got on the mic
call.
now one time.
That was like a video game call right there.
Just a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated grooves. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Let's close up Chapman. Is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 67 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? If you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Back to throw, Darnold. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's Darnold. Forced out to his left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. See if they do it anyway. To throw is Darnold. Dancing to his left. Darnold loses it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah. Keep playing like that. Your trash ass.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure and joy for that one.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Nice play call. A little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. The short there taken in by Ferguson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Dallas passing game definitely in sync. They've got another first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
2nd and a couple. To throw is Prescott. Toward the sideline, look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And again, it's Prescott. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Prescott to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Well, he's into the hands of Hawkinson downfield. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A final shot before the break. Darnold eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Bum ass.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gifford. Let's just play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A running play. It's Dowdle. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And it's caught. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. The Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive in the second half?
Stupid.
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy
I like that right there.
has
What you doing
touchdown.
right there? I love it.
Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding
I was
on
talking
to
about
that
that at the beginning of the game.
just
When
looking
people
for a
start
stop.
talking
Not only
shit,
did
and
they
then
get the
that
stop,
silence right there,
Charles,
it just
they
be
get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
But he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Faking of Darnold. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
He's certainly been a weapon for them all game long, and that means he's going to draw extra attention from their coverage. And they were ready on that one. Separated him from the throw when the ball got to him.
Addison will go in motion left. Again, Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's easy money, baby.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jones. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones from 4 yards out. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Shit over, bro.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
That shit over.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time. That extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
Oh, God.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Oh, my God.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Fucking nigger.
We've seen score. Neither defense has been at their best, but these...
That's what I like, baby. Yo. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. What happened to Shorty? Bro couldn't make it do what it do. Damn. Hey.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington.
Good. Who we playing against now? Oh, okay. We're gonna play against the Kansas City Chiefs about 8 times a day. Every time, I'm trying to tell you.
Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And off we go from Dallas. Here's KaVontae Turpin on the return.
Oh.
Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's take. 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. This one off by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 2nd and 3. That's Lamb running the slant. And he's tackled for the first down yardage. First down, here's Dak. He lost it, deep left. Tries to lob that one up, but it's intercepted.
You got to do better than that.
Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Out. You see he kind of went to the left and then started running?
So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Yeah, I might let it go.
Mahomes got to throw on this first play. Forced out to his right. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Got me and on this side.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. They get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Looking to throw Mahomes. Complete out to the right. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
I don't know.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. They'll score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown.
They keep sending me that invite, but they don't pay with this shit.
6-zip.
The point of doing that shit. Hey, it's fucking trash.
Reed now to kick this one away.
We get to the 30.
Return starts from the 16.
Oop.
He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's out of bounds past midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play action, Prescott. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Oh, come on, catch
Dangerous
the
throw,
ball,
and he
Dak.
almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So
We
it'll
gonna
be
keep throwing
2nd
it at him. I
down.
don't give a fuck about no goddamn.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Oh,
Give him
man.
15
I
yards of
push-
the pickup there.
They be doing that whole shit.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I don't know why they don't just bring that shit in versus letting you run to the fucking field. I don't understand it.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Yeah, I don't understand those.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you've got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
I see that shit. That shit disappeared.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll come up 1st and 10. Running this one left. Juke the defender. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They tracked him down after a small gain.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher.
Nice try.
Because you have a whole lot less space.
Hole,
and in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Y'all see that? Chat. Oh, am I tripping? Oh, there you go.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
There we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff.
What you said? You said nice try.
That's a touchdown.
I was looking for my play clock because I ain't see no play clock. And then I wasn't even trying to run a play. I was trying to see what the fuck was going on with my play
Made the
clock.
right read on the RPO inside
You
the
tried
zone,
it,
Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do. And it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
Field goal.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
I love when people
Operating now to kick this one away.
Let's do it in.
Lego, baby.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Especially when they got the best teams on here.
Yeah.
Get that shit.
Get that.
Bro. That's that
We
shit.
gonna get that W down in the D. You know what I'm talking about?
Now from the 30.
Yeah, man. Amazing.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right.
Playing with the best team on the game.
He's got him. That's Pacheco.
And we'll be playing with
Pickup of
Chiefs.
12 on that play.
The Chiefs,
And it'll be first
Eagles.
down, Kansas City.
I don't know how many people be playing with the Ravens.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10. It's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
It's okay.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw, Mahomes. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Another throw for Mahomes. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And all he needed was one more stride. He's out at the 2-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Yeah.
Quick pass, right side complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown.
For sure.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Oh, he was right there.
Oh, and he's got a man open, complete.
Dude, put his hand
and he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Ooh.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock it out after this.
Now your turn to bring that weak ass offense out.
Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Weak ass offense that you couldn't stop. Not like I got 5 wide receivers I could throw it to at any time, right?
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott.
Ooh. He was open.
And he just gets rid of it.
It's a party at Dak house.
Left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Oh,
And he's not
come
quite
on,
that
Fergie.
fast. Let him just a bit.
Please give me one. Please. I smell it.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia,
Sorry.
that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing
Watch
him
that slant. Watch that slant. You want somewhere out there. Trust me. Watch the K little Dak. We know what you want to do.
really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw
What
in.
was that? That was first down. Dak, what are you doing, baby? Yeah, he just texted me. I'm finna knock it out.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Okay, bet.
Another throw for Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Dowdle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw. Here's Dak.
Oh my God.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
GG, man.
And the Chiefs make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running the slants. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Mahomes on first and 10. That's his man, it's Pacheco. They make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs. Most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
Hey, finish this game for me. I'm
That one
finna
ends
start
up
my
a gain
shit.
of 6. And it'll be first
Okay,
down, Kansas City. Pressure coming from Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. Have him gain about a handful there. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target.
just
Thanks
don't
to that
quit. You know, I don't
physicality
care about it.
and his
I'm,
ability to
already
just
got
play
into the league I was trying to
bully
get
ball.
into.
They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create
Yeah, when you
space,
quit,
just find
when
a way
you
to
quit,
get him the
you,
ball.
Halfway to the marker.
yeah,
It's 2nd and 5.
you get him a boost. When you
Pacheco
don't quit,
gets it from the
you run
gun.
that shit through.
And he's got a chunk of yards as
fuck
we've
is
reached the
that?
end of 3. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pacheco hauls it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
The game we betted
Dude,
on.
I don't know why every once in
That
a
was
while I
last
get these
game.
little
We had
flashbacks,
betted,
but a little
500.
play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, "Hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league."
Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
What the fuck is that? Yeah, he'll send me something, but don't tell me what the fuck it is. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
No.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
I play with the Bears and he played with the Jets. Hell no. No, we don't play with top 5 teams. You gotta know your football, bro.
It's Pacheco again. Diving for the goal line, and it's not free. And that goes out through the end zone. So a costly turnover, a would-be touchdown. Gonna be a touchback instead. Ball coming out to the 20.
No.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak.
Come on.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass
Come
there. It's
on.
knocked away. Incomplete.
Come on.
Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw and he swatted it away with ease.
He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first
man, I told
down,
them,
Dallas.
man, if you want to play me, just bring the 500.
We've reached the 2-minute
It's
warning
nothing to
from
bring the
Dallas.
500.
Cowboys down by 7.
Yeah, all you gotta do is bring the 500. You can bring your trash talking, like if you playing me in person, bring the 500.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Man, look, I'm trying to tell you.
1st and 10, Prescott. Brought in right side. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Did not like
Ooh,
what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They
Man.
came in before
Man,
he could find a
I can't even
target
get into the
and
fucking
hit him
account.
to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Setting up to pass. Ferguson's got it. Complete. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for the Cowboys' first down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. He's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2. Back to throw.
Oh,
And he can't connect with his man, so they try it for 2, but it doesn't work out.
All right, let's get back to this shit.
Wah, wah, wah.
I
They've
don't
got less
really
than
care about
40
this game,
seconds
bro.
to work with. Not impossible,
already
but
played the
got to
game I wanted to
recover
play.
this kick.
Got my little 500.
Let's show.
And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win.
GG.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I've been trying to get this shit all day. Nah, bro. He pushing for that shit. I'm like, I don't even need fucking.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
I don't need it.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's got him. That's Pacheco.
It's 136.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
Yeah.
We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.